Everyone loves and appreciates the project they work hard on, but today, we'll tell you something which proves otherwise. Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're looking at the actors who hated their own movies. Pretty shocking, right? But let's have a look and see. George Clooney didn't like Batman and Robin. The 90s proved to be the lucky decade for the Hollywood star George Clooney. However, the year 1997, when Batman and Robin was released, was definitely not his year. It's shocking to hear why Clooney wouldn't fangirl over Batman and Robin, which by the way, is also dubbed as the campiest Batman film by the fans, but it is what he himself revealed. During an interview, Clooney spilled all the issues with the film and said, "It's a pretty horrendous film. Joel Schumacher is a good friend of mine. Akiva Goldsman, who wrote it, is a very close friend of mine. None of us really did it right. I got a call from Joel right after I made the deal for the Peacemaker, and he said, 'Do you want to play Batman in the next film?' And I jumped up and down, screamed and said, 'Yes, I will play Batman.'" We could see that his excitement didn't translate well once the movie was released. Surprising to hear, right? Wait till you get more surprises in this video. But before we go any further and give you more details, do be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, as well as hit that notification bell to get more video updates like this going forward. Now let's carry on. Harrison Ford wasn't a fan of Blade Runner. Blade Runner, as you all notice, is considered as one of the all-time best sci-fi movies, but it turns out that Harrison Ford isn't a fan of Blade Runner even after he reprised his role in the franchise decades after its initial release in 1982. The actor once said, "I didn't like the movie one way or the other, with or without. I play a detective who didn't have any detecting to do. In terms of how I related to the material, I found it very difficult. There was stuff that was going on that was really nuts." Fans conjured up many theories to understand why he hated the film, but in reality, it was just a creative decision. Sometimes actors don't like being dictated by the rules of others and want to explore their own creative faculty, and there's nothing wrong with that. Ben Affleck dislikes Daredevil. Back in 2016, during an interview, Ben Affleck explained that he hated Daredevil so much, and this is what made him do Batman. The actor said, "Part of it was I wanted for once to get one of these movies and do it right, to do a good version. I hate Daredevil so much." Jacob Elordi regrets being a part of the Kissing Booth. Even though the Kissing Booth was immediately popular among young teens, the other set of people found it a complete cringe fest. Jacob Elordi, the heartthrob, also echoed similar sentiments and regrets being a part of that project. According to the actor, the movie really put him in the negative spotlight, which he never wanted. Poor Jacob. Gwyneth Paltrow thinks doing Shallow Hal was a mistake. Gwyneth Paltrow is all about women's empowerment, and the Shallow Hal didn't align with her belief about women. In hindsight, the actress regrets doing the movie because it overtly fat-shamed people. Paltrow told Netflix, "For some reason, the clothes they make for women that are overweight are horrible. I felt humiliated because people were really dismissive." Kate Winslet cringes at her performance in Titanic. Even though fans have continued to love Kate Winslet in her role as Rose in Titanic, the actress has so often criticized her performance in the film. Winslet doesn't hate the film, but doesn't like the way she performed. During an interview, she spilled, "Every single scene, I'm like, really? Really? You did it like that? Oh my god. Even my American accent, I can't listen to it. It's awful." Well, we don't agree with this because Kate Winslet as Rose was the most perfect thing we've seen. But at the same time, we can't invalidate her opinions since an actor knows where his or her fault lies. Halle Berry showed her contempt for Catwoman live. The Catwoman movie was a total disaster, and everybody agrees with that. This opinion is further cemented when the actress Halle Berry herself dissed the movie while accepting her Razzie Award. The actress said, "I want to thank Warner Brothers for casting me in this piece of shade god-awful movie. It was just what my career needed. I was at the top, now I'm at the bottom. There's nothing to worry about, as Halle's career only saw ups after that." No one hates Twilight more than Robert Pattinson. The Twilight saga defined an entire era due to its immense popularity among young fans who obsessed over Robert Pattinson's role as the handsome vampire Edward Cullen. Turns out, the character of Edward, so loved by the fans, is resented by the one who portrayed him. During an interview, Pattinson revealed that he hates the character of Edward so much and couldn't relate to him at all. The actor went on to say, "The more I read the script, the more I hated this guy, so that's how I played him, as a manic depressive who hates himself." Even though Robert Pattinson will be forever remembered for his iconic portrayal of Edward Cullen, he's matured as an actor with greater projects to his name. So this about wraps up our video. These were just a handful of actors who hated their own movies, and we're certain there are others whom we'll make a separate video on. Tell us what you guys think in the comments section down below.